the upcoming Man of Tomorrow will see Lex Luthor take on the Joker in Salvation, which of course is the planet from the comics and now in the DC universe where they take all the villains, dump them onto one planet, and it's free-for-all battle royale. So that's the confirmed storyline, right? The Joker goes face-to-face and hand-to-hand with Lex Luthor on Planet Salvation. This was a story element that they did in the comics, and we obviously see that Salvation is a concept in the DC universe. So recently, while doing the rounds talking about the whole Salvation concept, what they're going to be doing with it, how they're structuring the DCU story after the comics, and whether or not it's true that Joker versus Lex will appear in the DC universe in Salvation, because after all, it's in the comics, and after all, one of the scoopers did a little whisper emoji and posted a picture of Joker after Salvation, it must be true. James Gunn said, no. He says we're not using the storyline or the storylines from the comics. He says what they're doing is they're doing a very distinct version of it that is their own. They're using concepts from it, and that they will not be using the Joker versus Lex Luthor. He says, and I quote, "That's a very distinct storyline in the comics that involves the Joker versus Lex Luthor. Yeah, we're not doing that." End quote. Good. Good. I'm happy. Guys, they're doing the exact thing that Marvel Studios has done, the exact thing he did with Superman, where he said, oh yeah, it's like Superman, All-Star Superman, right? And a couple other ones. Was it? It took elements, but it's its own thing. Civil War is its own thing. Infinity War, people love that film. But remember when people were upset that it wasn't the Infinity Gauntlet storyline and that death wasn't in it? You guys remember that? The film was supposed to be terrible because it didn't have those elements, right? See, this is where we're at now. If it's like the comics, people hate it because we know what it is. And if it's not, people hate it before they see it. We got to trust the process. Do you just want the comic one-to-one on film? Probably not. And also, we haven't even seen Joker in this universe. So in Man of Tomorrow, you want Lex on this planet fighting Joker? Why? Like, real question, why? Like, I get it. You want it because, oh, it's cool, it's in the comics, and you like the Joker. But then we got to get to the point with the story where we got to explain how all of them got there. Do you want to open up Man of Tomorrow and suddenly every villain in the DC universe is already on Salvation? And Superman's like, well, thanks for helping me, Lex, but I'm tossing you in there as well. And then the story, like, no, come on. The fan base is cooked. Every fan base is cooked. We can't wait for the story to be told anymore. We just want to know the ending and the big fight. Nobody cares about the setup to get there. Apparently, comic book movies and TV shows are now like foreplay. Forget about it. Just get to the main event. Just get to the explosion. I don't want anything. I just want the portal scene over and over. I want that good time and the dopamine rush for 5 minutes. I don't need the 2 hours and 40 minutes building up to it. I just want the explosion. Well, good news for you. Michael Bay is doing Transformers films, so you should be in heaven in a couple years when he puts out a bunch of garbage again. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer it exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.